10 most beautiful seaside towns in Scotland. Scotland's coastline is wild, rugged, and breathtakingly beautiful. But it's not just about cliffs and castles. Scotland is home to some of the most charming seaside towns in the UK. Whether you're seeking pastel harbours, golden beaches, or dramatic views, these towns offer something unforgettable. From the Highlands to the Lowlands and the islands in between, this is your guide to the 10 most beautiful seaside towns in Scotland, ranked from charming to jaw-dropping. Perfect for coastal holidays, road trips, or peaceful getaways, these coastal gems will steal your heart. 10. Ullapool, Highlands. Tucked away on the northwest coast of the Scottish Highlands, Ullapool may be small, but it leaves a big impression. Located on the shores of Loch Broom, this fishing village is the gateway to the Outer Hebrides and offers one of the most beautiful natural settings in Scotland. The town is backed by mountains and opens onto a wide loch, creating a picture-perfect view, especially at sunset. Despite its remote location, Ullapool is surprisingly lively, with a strong cultural scene that includes music festivals, art galleries, and one of the best bookshops in the Highlands. Whether you're waiting for the ferry to Stornoway or just soaking in the quiet, Ullapool is a must-visit for anyone exploring the rugged beauty of northern Scotland. It's one of the most beautiful seaside towns in Scotland for nature lovers and solitude seekers. 9. Anstruther, Fife. Anstruther is a gem in the East Neuk of Fife, a region known for its string of charming fishing villages along the Firth of Forth. This seaside town is best known for its award-winning fish and chips, often called the best in Scotland, but there's much more to admire. The working harbour is full of life, with boats bobbing beside waterfront cafes and ice cream parlours. The cobbled streets, historic cottages, and coastal walks give Anstruther its quiet, unspoiled charm. For those walking the Fife coastal path, Anstruther is a highlight. You can also take a boat trip to the Isle of May, a nature reserve famous for puffins and seals. Anstruther's balance of beauty and simplicity makes it one of the top Scottish seaside towns for a relaxed, family-friendly visit. 8. Ploughton, Highlands. Ploughton might sound like a tropical name for a highland village, and in a way, it is. Thanks to the warming effects of the Gulf Stream, this west coast village grows palm trees along its peaceful waterfront. But it's the whitewashed cottages, mirrored waters, and surrounding hills that make it one of Scotland's most photogenic seaside towns. Overlooking Loch Carron, Ploughton has inspired artists, filmmakers, and travellers alike. It was even the filming location for the BBC series Hamish Macbeth. With boat tours, kayaking, and some of the best seafood in the Highlands, Ploughton offers an idyllic coastal escape. If you're planning a Scottish Highlands road trip, Ploughton is a stop you won't want to miss. It's often called the most beautiful village in Scotland, and once you see it, you'll understand why. 7. Stonehaven, Aberdeenshire. Stonehaven sits just south of Aberdeen and offers one of the most dramatic seaside settings in Scotland. While the town itself is lovely, with a horseshoe-shaped harbour, fish restaurants and friendly locals, it's the nearby Dunnottar Castle that steals the show. Perched on a cliff overlooking the North Sea, the castle ruins create one of Scotland's most iconic views. A scenic coastal path connects the town to the castle, making for a perfect half-day walk. In the town, you'll find traditional pubs, colourful buildings, and even an open-air pool in summer. If you're visiting during Hogmanay, Stonehaven's ancient fireball ceremony is an unforgettable way to ring in the new year. 6. St Andrews, Fife. Known globally as the birthplace of golf, St Andrews is more than just a sporting destination. It's a striking seaside town with long golden beaches, medieval ruins, and a charming old town full of shops, restaurants, and historic buildings. West Sands Beach, featured in the film Chariots of Fire, stretches for nearly 2 miles, perfect for walking or kite flying. The The town is also home to Scotland's oldest university, and its architecture adds to the intellectual, cultured vibe. Whether you're here for golf, the beach, or the history, St Andrews is one of the best seaside towns in Scotland to experience the country's coastal elegance. 5. Portree, Isle of Skye. Portree is the capital of the Isle of Skye, and although small, it packs a powerful visual punch. The colourful harbour, framed by cliffs and forested hills, is one of the most photographed scenes in Scotland. Boats come and go while seagulls call overhead, and mist drifts over the Quillian Mountains beyond. The town serves as the main base for exploring Skye's dramatic landscapes, like the Old Man of Storr, Quirraying, and fairy pools. But Portree itself deserves your time, with its cafes, galleries, and peaceful waterfront strolls. As one of the most beautiful Scottish coastal towns on the islands, Portree captures Skye's spirit perfectly. Wild, romantic, and a little mysterious. 4. Pittenweem, Fife. Pittenweem is perhaps the most charming of the East Neuk villages. Its working harbour is the heart of the town, where fishermen still bring in fresh catches daily. Narrow wynns, alleys, wind up the hillside past centuries-old cottages painted in soft colours. Every summer, the town hosts the Pittenweem Arts Festival, turning local homes and halls into galleries for hundreds of artists. It's this mix of tradition and creativity that makes the town so special. Pittenweem is small, but that's its magic. It's quiet, authentic, and undeniably beautiful. A coastal hideaway that feels like another time. 3. North Berwick, East Lothian. Just a short train ride from Edinburgh, North Berwick is the perfect seaside escape for city dwellers. With its sandy beaches, charming high street, and views across to Bass Rock, it offers coastal beauty without the crowds. The town is home to the Scottish Seabird Centre, and wildlife lovers can take boat tours to spot gannets, puffins, and seals. Golfers are spoiled for choice with nearby links courses, while foodies will enjoy cafes and seafood restaurants lining the harbour. North Berwick has repeatedly been voted one of the best places to live in the UK, and it's easy to see why. Among all the beautiful seaside towns in Scotland, this one offers both charm and convenience. 2. Oban, Argyll and Bute. Known as the Gateway to the Isles, Oban is a lively west coast town with a scenic bay, ferries to the Hebrides, and some of the freshest seafood in the UK. With McCaig's Tower standing above the town like a mini coliseum, the views are incredible from nearly every angle. The harbour bustles with boats and ferries, and the waterfront is lined with seafood stalls, distilleries, and friendly pubs. Oban is the kind of place where you can sip a dram of whiskey while watching the sun set over the Inner Hebrides. With its combination of natural beauty, island access, and delicious dining, Oban earns its place as one of Scotland's top coastal destinations. 1. Tobermory, Isle of Mull. Taking the top spot is Tobermory, a rainbow-painted harbour town on the Isle of Mull. Its waterfront is instantly recognisable and beloved by photographers and travellers alike. Bright buildings reflecting calm harbour waters, framed by hills and forests that seem to hug the village close. Originally a fishing port, Tobermory today is a cultural hotspot, home to art galleries, a whisky distillery, and local festivals. Wildlife tours depart from the harbour, giving visitors a chance to see dolphins, eagles, and even whales. Between its whimsical looks and laid-back island charm, Tobermory is not just one of the most beautiful seaside towns in Scotland, it might just be the most magical. Scotland's coastline is filled with gems, each seaside town offering its own unique mix of natural beauty, heritage, and charm. Whether you're seeking remote tranquility or vibrant harbour life, these towns show off the best of Scottish coastal living. Discover them, and you'll see. Beauty lives where the sea meets the land. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.